Guys.
Alright, so we're back on the Greco here. And I got the switch all figured out and which wires go to what. So now I'm getting ready to put that back in. Made a little wiring diagram here so I'd know what went to what. As I showed you already, we cleaned the switches. Worked those back and forth. Made sure everything was good there. I've already tested this, so I know it works. I did that off camera because that's just kind of a pain in the butt for me to do. So, next thing I'm going to do is clean up these frets and this fretboard. It's pretty gross. It's got years of finger cheese on it. So the first thing I'm going to do is use a little Windex. And that'll kind of help take some of this off of there. Take some of the green off the frets and such. See, all that came off the fretboard. Now, I'm going to take my old friend 4/0 steel wool here. I'm going to do it dry. I'm just going to go through clean up the fretboard. This will clean the frets without scratching them. Takes all of the 50 years of finger cheese off the fretboards. Can't do this with maple, of course, but you can with rosewood. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but these shiny, these not. So, they don't take much, just a little bit. Go back through, switch hands, because, you know, your hands get tired, especially when you got rheumatoid arthritis. Can't do things that you used to be able to do. See like a dot of super glue or something here on the fretboard I'm going to try and pop off here. Got it. I think maybe that fret might have been glued down at one point, or they had a chip or something. And you want to, if you do this and you use steel wool, you want to make sure you use 4/0 steel wool, or 4/0, some people call it. Because it's the finest. Bad part of it is it gets your bench covered in steel wool fibers. Keep a handy magnet around. This picks it all up off your bench, off the guitar. All that is steel wool on the end of there. You can stick your steel wool to the end of it. That's a bonus. Alright, so now where did it go? Got some 3000 grit here. This is 3M Trizac. really puts a nice sheen. Gets what the steel wool doesn't. Sometimes I will use this along with a little bit of this semi-chrome polish. Been using this stuff for years. It's getting hard to find actually because it's got, I don't know, volatile chemicals in it. Kind of has a good smell to it. I like things that smell like this, but I just rub it into the 3000 grit and then use that to acts like a fret rubber kind of thing, fret eraser. As you've seen me do in the past, I've actually used erasers to clean the frets. That works well. But then see, after I do this, I take that and it wipes it off, and you got nice polished frets. And it works pretty good. So anyway, I'm going to continue doing this. Next step after this, I won't bore you with it because you've seen me do it a few times, but that's taking my snake oil and cleaning and oiling the fretboard with that. And that will re-moisturize everything. I'll probably use that same semi-chrome but on a rag and go through and polish up the pickups and the tailpiece and the switch plate and whatever else. But anyway, I'll bring it back at that point in time when that's done, and we're ready to throw some strings on it. I have a nut on order, so it might be a little while, but you guys get the idea. So have a good day, guys.